In finance and law, bankruptcy proceedings are complex. When facing insurmountable debt, a structured legal framework is necessary. Bankruptcy trustees act as impartial intermediaries. They uphold the integrity of the Bankruptcy Act of 1990 in Nigeria. Trustees manage the estate of a bankrupt individual or company. They ensure fair asset liquidation and debt repayment. Trustees must be licensed insolvency practitioners. They must demonstrate financial and ethical integrity. Trustees protect the interests of both debtor and creditors. Their role is crucial in ensuring fairness and transparency. Once appointed, a bankruptcy trustee assumes a multifaceted role with a range of legal responsibilities. Their duties are governed by the Bankruptcy Act of 1990 and are designed to ensure a fair and equitable distribution of assets among creditors. One of their primary tasks is to take custody and control of the bankrupt's estate. This includes identifying, collecting, and preserving all assets, whether tangible or intangible. The trustee must also thoroughly investigate the debtor's financial affairs to uncover any potential hidden assets or fraudulent transactions. This investigation is crucial to ensure that all creditors have a fair opportunity to recover their dues. After securing the assets, the trustee proceeds with the administration and liquidation of the bankrupt's estate. This involves appraising and selling assets through public auctions or private sales. The proceeds from these sales are then distributed among creditors according to the priority established by law. Throughout the entire process, the trustee must maintain detailed records of all transactions, ensuring transparency and accountability. Regular reports are submitted to the court, keeping all stakeholders informed about the progress of the bankruptcy proceedings. In Nigeria, there are two main types of bankruptcy trustees: official receivers and private trustees. While both serve the same fundamental purpose of administering bankrupt estates, there are key differences between the two. The most apparent difference lies in their appointment process. Official receivers are government officials appointed by the court to act as trustees in bankruptcy cases. They are typically involved in cases where the bankrupt's assets are insufficient to cover the costs of appointing a private trustee, or where there are concerns about potential fraud or misconduct. On the other hand, private trustees are licensed insolvency practitioners appointed by creditors or the court upon the creditor's request. They are typically involved in larger, more complex bankruptcy cases where their specialized expertise is required. Another significant difference lies in their compensation and funding. Official receivers are salaried government employees, and their fees are paid from the bankrupt's estate, or, in some cases, by the government. Private trustees, on the other hand, are compensated based on a fee structure agreed upon with the creditors. This fee is typically a percentage of the assets realized or distributed. Section 4. The crucial role of trustees in upholding the Bankruptcy Act. The Bankruptcy Act of 1990 provides a comprehensive legal framework for handling bankruptcy cases in Nigeria. It outlines the rights and obligations of debtors and creditors and establishes the procedures for administering bankrupt estates. Trustees play a crucial role in upholding the principles enshrined in this act. They ensure that all proceedings are conducted fairly, transparently, and in accordance with the law. One of the key principles of the Act is to provide a fresh start for debtors who are genuinely unable to pay their debts. Trustees facilitate this by ensuring that debtors are treated fairly and that their basic needs are met during the bankruptcy process. At the same time, the Act recognizes the rights of creditors to recover their dues. Trustees ensure that creditors are treated equitably and that their claims are paid in accordance with the priority established by law. Trustees act as impartial intermediaries, balancing the interests of debtors and creditors to achieve a fair and equitable outcome. Their role is essential in upholding the integrity of the bankruptcy system and maintaining public confidence in the legal framework. Section 5. Ensuring fairness and transparency, the impact of trustees. Trustees ensure fairness and transparency in bankruptcy, impacting debtors and creditors alike. Their conduct can determine if debtors are treated with dignity and respect. For creditors, trustees' diligence can mean recovering losses. By maximizing estate value, trustees provide justice and closure. In conclusion, trustees are pivotal in Nigeria's legal and financial system. They ensure a fair and orderly process for all parties involved.